Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Commentary Show. Guys are doing well. Guys are having a wonderful 5th May 25, 2025, not 25, 2025. Today we're doing videos about mental health. I know that I've been doing these a lot lately, but technically speaking, this is gonna be a long video. So sit down, have a drink, and enjoy yourself. I did a video 2 weeks ago, and I did a video on what kind of content we make, right? And then the kind of content we made, although has no precise value, which is what I mean by have no precise value. Well, it's actually quite simple. There's no precise value, and the fact that it's never the same. It's never the same, right? It's always something different, right? And there's one thing that's common, and that thing that's common is me. So technically speaking, the content would be a normal guy, which is me, going through life, right? So right now, mental health is something that I'm really focused on because mine is so shitty. So yesterday something happened. I told you I did a rent. My janitor came in the apartment without my consentment, gave me a bill and forced me to sign it. He was like, "Hey, you need to sign it right now." But then I knew from last year they did the same thing. No, I don't have to sign it right now, but he forced me. It was a really uncomfortable event, right? Now, ultimately speaking, my father is right, because I called my father yesterday, and my mom, she was like, "Hey, this happens, are you okay, right? This is shitty, but are you okay?" And my father was like, "He's not allowed to do that, but you have to be a man." And I was like, "Okay, well, technically speaking, this is a small event, and I'm super proud of myself for how I handled the situation." And it was a really weird context, actually, because for me, dealing with situation in a positive fashion or in a better fashion, to be honest, is completely weird. What I mean by that is actually quite simple. I am too soft in life, right? So positively speaking, I'm taking the high road every single time. But then it allows certain people or certain kind of people to be able to take advantage of the kindness, which sucks. It completely sucks. However, there is one positive about it. There is one thing that's really positive about it. And the one thing that's really positive about it, right, is the fact that, you know what? Yesterday I did good. I stood up to him. I was like, "Hey, first of all, you're not allowed to come in the apartment." He said, "Oh, I'm sorry." "Fuck you, you're sorry, you're not allowed." And then he said, "You don't have to pay to sign the bills." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm not gonna sign it, right?" And then he forced me, and then I went to close the door, and then he put his foot to block the door. So I signed it. But at the same time, I did talk back to him, which I would have not been able to do last year. Now, the important thing isn't that. The important thing is I'm in a very weird circle. Why are we talking about this? Because this is the intro, a very bad intro, but an intro to the present subject. I've been having a lot of problem mental health lately, and one of the escape that I found, one of the healing or therapy that I've been using is quite simple. One of the therapy I've been using is using social media as an escape. Now, ultimately speaking, it's something that you shouldn't do, but I make videos and I talk about it, which is externalizing feeling, right? Some people watch it, some people don't watch it. I've been getting a lot of positive comments, which really helps into my, my psyche. And it's been one of the only, and I'm trying to be nice. One of the only therapeutic things. So I call my parents because we're close. I'm lucky I have good parents. But at the same time, they're already dealing with some shit, right? My mom, she's working 2 jobs because, she feels like she has to. My father, he's dealing with a lot because he's worried about me. And you see, my mom is, they're so different. My mom is like, "Hey, you have a problem? I'm gonna help you." My father is, "Well, you have a problem. I'm gonna help you in some ways, but I'm not directly gonna help you, right? You have issue with Y. I'll help you with X. I'm still helping you." But then my father worries a lot. So, although I am pretty honest and pretty open with them, and I do share when something bad happens, I do share it. I'm not gonna be constantly putting them through a device of, "Hey, I have this problem, help me. Hey, I have this problem, help me." You see my mom, look at this. My mom, she wrote me a text. Dear Steph, because that's my name. I'm so happy that the social worker could help. I would like to help you more. You know that you can always count on me, and I will never let you down. She actually wrote that. I'm not lying. I'm so sad and worried for you. If I could take the pain and for you, I know that you're going through some tough shit. There's light at the end of the tunnel. I have faith in you. Everything will be okay. Well, ma, you made me cry. Thank you so much. We'll get through this together. We'll get you through this together. Through this together. Bless you. I love you. You are doing already more that I could ever ask for. Ever ask for. Ask for. You're a blessing in my life. See, I know this gonna sound staged, but it's not. So with my parents, I have this, and also at the same time, you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be. Again, I'm gonna be regretting saying that because I think that you kind of you need to be that guy, but you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy that's always have problem and always saying, "Hey, help me, help me, help me," because that guy is not fun to be around with. Right? But then if you need to be that guy, if you need to have your friends being there for you, that's important. So then the reason why we're doing this is because yesterday, my mental health, it's kind of crazy. My mental health hasn't been great, but it hasn't been bad. So even though we're going through a lot of stuff, we're going through worries, we're going through loneliness, we're going through a lot right now, I'm able to stabilize it. I'm able to, even though we're at a -2 out of 10, a -4 out of 10, I'm able to get a 0. So we're not doing great, but we're doing okay. As long as I'm doing okay, we're good. And this has been really helping me. So yesterday, there was an event, and my father's right. The altercation wasn't a big deal because I stood up to him. Right, that's already a positive thing. But it was enough to not allow me to maintain myself at 0. It's like, okay, well, you took a hit, you took a financial hit, and then you're in the red, you're negative, right? Versus, you know what, you had money saved up, you had a negative financial hit, and because you have a negative financial hit, then you're back at a low green, but you're still good. Now we're back at 0, below 0. So yesterday I had a hard time dealing with this shit, and now we're facing a really rough subject, a really rough period where I find myself using this as a therapy, but yesterday, because of this, I didn't feel like making content. Because I didn't feel like making content, then because I didn't feel like making content, I didn't have access to this therapy that I'm doing, which is making content. And because I didn't have access to this therapy when in time of need, it's like having the shrink, right? And the shrink will see you once a week, or then you have a really rough night and you call her and say, "Hey, I need to talk," and she's like, "Oh, well, okay, no problem," because it's an emergency, right? So by seeing your shrink once a week, you're kind of able to maintain or stabilize your emotions. I feel like X, I feel like Y, I'm feeling like shit, here's why. Well, it's supposed to rhyme, but it did. So because we haven't been able to do it, yesterday was a really shitty night, right? Because I wasn't able to do this. And then it opens up a new book or a new chapters or even a new concept of this self-dependability or the self-reliance. I'm dealing with bullshit. My parents are aware of it. They're helping me. But ultimately speaking, I'm responsible for my inner peace. I'm responsible for how I feel. So we've been seeing a social worker. We've been taking antidepressant medication. Didn't talk about it a lot because some people will say, "Hey, dude, this is addictive." I know. Don't worry, I'm over it. I'm taking care of it, right? I'm over it in the sense of I'm managing everything. We're taking Trinitix, if you need to know, Trinitix, which is antidepressant medication. We had Zoloft, which didn't work, and we have Trinitix, which works. But this whole thing was from me, right? And now I'm realizing that I cannot take care of myself, and that's a hard thing to realize. In time of need, you need to be able to lean on people, It's one thing to be super comfortable and being super happy, and now it's a really hard thing with people right now. And I have a lot of people looking out for me, taking care of me, being friendly to me, being helpful to me, and I'm super fucking grateful. Yesterday I spent like 40 minutes talking to Lucio Wolf, and he was super helpful. I love my hair like that. Now, ultimately speaking, the problem with those friends is I have good moments. In depression, we have good moments. You have bad moments and good moments. When I have those good moments I feel lonely, I want to talk to people, right? So we're talking to people, and we're usually talking to people when I'm in a good mood. So the problem with my friends is it's hard for them to understand what I'm going through because I choose to only talk to people when I'm happy, right? So I'm okay, I'm here, right? I could be here, but I'm here, right? So I talk to you. But in reality, I'm not here. I'm actually down here. But you don't know that. So it's a really hard thing. Now, why am I making this video? Because this is me saying that I need to get my guard down. I need to have my guard down. I need to be able to rely on people more, which is a really tough thing to do. You don't want to be reliant on people. You don't want to be the guy who's saying, hey, I need you, I need you, I need you, I need you, right? But at the same time, you want to be that guy that's able to say, you know what? Maybe my situation isn't that bad. Maybe me asking for help isn't far-fetched. Maybe me asking for help is the solution that I need. Stop being afraid. Stop being afraid of asking for help. Stop fearing to be judged if asking for help. The truth is, again, this is the negative talking. Asking for help is actually amazing because you have those amazing friends that are there for you. And then you have those friends that are not there for you, right? And you don't want to test that out, but if it happens that you're in a situation where you can test it out, just do it. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.